I should be live. Can you go to the chicken?
Yeah, I don't see you.
Try to go to the Chicken Nugget Man YouTube channel. Like, am I live there?
CNM official.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on a second.
All right. Now.
Sorry, I'm brushing my teeth right now.
It's fine. All right. Hold on. Wait. Go to the live stream on my channel. Can you see my stream? Okay, good. My live stream's working. I'm gonna edit the stream. How can I like change the stream's title? Hold on. Switch account. Right. Keep studio. All right, I'm live streaming, right? Like y'all can like
Yeah, I can see your live streaming.
Okay, hold on.
I'm watching it right
I'm gonna edit it. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna edit the thumbnail.
I see you right now.
All right, I'm gonna upload a thumbnail.
Wow, that was an unexpected face reveal.
Okay. Well, I mean, my channel already knows what my face is. Okay.
Wait, I can hear you on both the call and the YouTube.
Okay, so I'll mute myself on the call. Actually, no. I think the stream might have lag. So, hold on. Are you watching the stream right now?
Yes.
All right. Hold on, I'm trying to change the stream. You know, it's fine. Okay. So, let me just.
Really bad delay. Just now, you're saying.
Can you see my
I'm
screen?
gonna mute myself on the call.
Oh, sorry. Can you see my screen?
No, I can't.
You can't see my screen in the thing?
No, not in the Discord call, but I can
You can see it on the live stream, right?
I only see your webcam. No, in the live stream, all I can see is your face.
Oh, all you can see is my face?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to figure this
How
out.
many people are you watching?
It says it's sharing my screen, so I don't know. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, is that better? There you go. Now you can see me and the live stream. How do I? Oh, give me a second. They fail to account that a different weight would affect the structural integrity of the Earth's crust. You can say that there. Give me a second. Okay. Isn't that odd? This is therefore a cover-up. We also know that the Earth's crust is very slightly altered by the moon's gravitational pull. However, as shown later, gravity is not real. So what explanation is there? Simple. The dino force. The dino force is the sheer power of the Earth being a dinosaur chicken nugget, pulling things down towards it. And this can be proved by the Cavendish experiment, where a dino nugget causes more mass attraction. Number two, the sky and atmosphere. As you can see, NASA doesn't even have the effort to make a realistic Photoshop. I mean, look, those clouds are copy and pasted. This is NASA's official image of the Earth. The behaviors of the sky and atmosphere are far more in line with the Dino Nugget model than any other model. In the flat Earth model, there is no feasible explanation for the rotation of cyclones in different hemispheres. The round Earth model cannot explain why seasonal tilts, in which they're only like a few thousand miles farther from the sun, cause such a huge temperature difference when this should make no difference since the Earth is millions of miles from the sun. Think about that. Like the Earth tilting is supposed to create different seasons with like 20-degree different temperatures, but it's just a few thousand miles of a distance change. Hey, get out, please. Get Shane, get out now.
Who's
All right.
that?
A doubter. Our model, however, puts the sun in a triceratops-shaped rotation around the planet. This model is the most workable. It makes sense for the days, seasons, everything. We explain the Coriolis effect, which should not work on the Earth, since the Earth's rotation should be pulling air to the side and not in a spiral. The dimensions also explain why some forms of the Coriolis effect are small, while some cause cyclones hundreds of miles to spiral. This also explains why little to no visible curvature is detected by planes, and why far-off cities are seen over the horizon. They are over the pointed edges of the dinosaur. Other inconsistencies are caused by refraction, explained in a future slideshow that will be coming out in the future. Earth 1.3, Earth and space. Interestingly, the globe Earth's own model of the planet becomes one of the main keys to their downfall. It was claimed that the image you see was derived by the detection of seismic waves through the Earth. They pass through liquid, but not solid, so there must be a core, right? However, when you look at the places the measurements were taken, it is unveiled that this idea has flaws. How did the seismic waves that only pass through liquid make it through all the hard material in the stiffer mantle and crust? Not only that, the measurements were taken in a place in which the core would have blocked them, as you can see in this diagram right here. Flat Earthers present an even worse explanation. What do I mean by that? They have nothing, absolutely nothing. Here's a much more workable explanation. Seismic waves are the rumblings of the dinosaur chicken nugget that bounce off the interior, occasionally hitting the surface and forming earthquakes. This is consistent with regional fault lines. Shouldn't the force of quadrillions of tons of mantle form cracks all around the world as it pushes the crust together, not just in tiny areas? This idea is also consistent with the earthquake waves currently discovered. It also lines up with the potential for earthquakes coming from the Earth's center. The Earth having a solid core that earthquake comes from also shows why the lab was able to pick up seismic waves. The core was in a different place than in the globe model. As you can see, that's a NASA photo, clearly not photoshopped. Space observations don't get much better for our two fallacious theories. Look at some of the photos NASA has taken. The obvious CGI alone should discredit anything, but then we have even more mistakes. The sun and moon are present during a lunar eclipse. Shouldn't be possible since the Earth should be blocking the moon from the sun. Stars somehow being visible despite the comets, planets, and gas in space that should block it out. Other galaxies being visible from Earth, unblocked by the billions of stars in our galaxy somehow, and much more. Flat Earth is even worse. Their idea is denying not just logic, but perspective in every law of science we know. However, our theory is all the answers. Lunar eclipse comes from an anti-sun, provable from the mysterious hiding of certain objects in the sky due to perspective. Stars are visible because they are closer than scientists think. Parallax also proves this, as the speed of light should make parallax impossible, showing that even refutes to us prove our point. Other galaxies are just other stars, are not actually whole different galaxies. There's much more that will be discussed in future articles, including how perspective of the night sky lines up. Just for now, which theory gets it right? Okay, we're going to take a short pause for any Q&A that any people may have.
In the chicken nugget Earth theory, does the sun orbit around the Earth?
Yes, the sun does orbit around the Earth in a triceratops shape. Okay, you have a question?
Yes. How does it hold the water?
Like I said, the dino force. Were you not listening earlier?
I just got.
Oh yeah, so gravity. Well, first we can disprove gravity because, like, didn't I say that earlier? Like how gravity is disprovable. It's caused by. Well, we know it's caused by a force. It holds the Earth in a dino shape. Okay, who just joined the VC? Hello.
Let me. Gorge 806.
Okay. Hello, Grant. I'm going to give you a quick summary of what we just learned. Okay. All right. So I'm explaining why the Earth is not round, but rather a dinosaur chicken nugget. Okay, so number one, the science of Dino Nugget Earth. So gravity is inconsistent with common sense, which I'm going to explain in a little bit, but we do know it's caused by a force, so it's not because of acceleration, so it's not flat Earth, and it somehow holds the Earth in a dino shape. And this is some debunk on their explanations for why gravity is slightly different in different places because it would deconstruct the crust. Also, our theory is the dino force, the sheer power of the Earth being a dinosaur chicken nugget, pulls things to its surface. This works from the Cavendish experiment, where the mass attraction is altered when a dino nugget is put in place of the lower mass object. Number two, sky and atmosphere. We got a photoshopped NASA photo here, typical NASA. And then here, this explains why neither flat Earth nor round Earth explains how the atmosphere works. Number three, this explains how the Earth's structure is inconsistent with the current science we have, both flat Earth and round Earth, but is consistent with dinosaur chicken nugget Earth. This explains why the space does not work either, but space works with our explanation. All right, and then this is a quick pause for Q&A. Do you have any questions, Grant?
No, I
Is
don't.
there
Okay.
a cosmic
I have
shaft?
one more.
They're cosmic what?
Shaft.
No. What's your question?
Yeah. So basically, what is
Also, Grant,
what bit is the end of that?
can you see my screen share, Grant, by the way?
Yes.
If you want, you can also watch the YouTube live stream. So what'd you say?
So basically,
can see your
where is Antarctica supposed to be?
It's on the
this-
tail.
and
All right.
Okay.
Continuing
Let's-
on. Two, debunking flat and round Earth, because our theory works if flat and round Earth are false, and it's surprisingly easy to debunk both of these models. First part, debunking flat Earth, the sky and space. The sky is a major problem for flat earthers for many reasons. First of all, the air density. On a round and dinosaur chicken nugget Earth model, there are forces at work that allow the air to slowly decrease in density and eventually become a vacuum. Flat earthers try to bring up air being next to a vacuum to debunk our models, but unbeknownst to them, debunk their own ideas. Even in a flat Earth model, there is air next to much less dense air. How is that possible with the laws of physics you have in your model, flat earthers? We have laws allowing that to happen, but what about you? Furthermore, the Coriolis effect is not explained, and there is no workable model for atmospheric patterns. Space is even worse for flat earthers, as they fail to explain the stars seen at different times of the year, stars seen in different hemispheres, and how the moon looks different. Nothing makes sense with their model. Then we have flat Earth models and the physics. While map projections are useful for visualizing the Earth, it comes with a very obvious problem: distortion. There is not a single flat Earth map that has without serious distortion. Furthermore, a plane flying in a straight line on a flat Earth map would be flying in a curve, and we know it's not. That alone should be a good debunk. The final nail in the coffin is physics. The biggest thing is they can't explain why things fall. Some suggest the Earth is going up, but if this were true, objects in a vacuum would just float there since nothing is hindering them moving forward. The Earth wouldn't be able to catch up with it because it would never slow down. So we can conclude that the flat Earth model is unreliable. Now we're going to be debunking the false idea of spherical Earth. Round Earth is a lot more complicated to debunk. While the snippets of evidence covered previously in the slideshow are compelling, Round Earth has set up explanations for all of them, rendering our good debunks useless in their minds. Their laws of physics and science derived from botched experiments have set up fallible ideas up for success. This is why attacking indirectly using perspective and distances is impossible, because they have covers for their gaps there. However, in making fallible ad hoc responses to save themselves, they left one gap open, the very center of their theory: gravity. Gravity is by far the most necessary element of the globe Earth universe. Without gravity, all round Earth explanations and theories very quickly fall apart. The universe cannot exist. The globe cannot exist. If we were to debunk gravity, we unravel the entire theory, which is what we are about to do now. Air is not pulled down by gravity, while much heavier things are. Round Earth has tried to defend this with ad hoc explanations about the laws of gravity that derive solely from the things meant to disprove it. Gravity can contain trillions of tons of water that is spinning on the Earth at 1,000 miles per hour, but can't cause the collapse from a house made of a deck of cards. Does this force just work subjectively or something? Like, I think if it could pull down trillions of tons of water when it's being flung at 1,000 miles per hour, it could pull down, like, I think it could pull. I think it probably like say I'm just holding this up. I think it could probably pull it to the side very easily. Surely it would overpower the force of
Sorry.
2 fingers.
But I can't see your web.
Oh, are you? Am I still screen sharing?
Yeah, I'm on the screen here. I can't see the web.
Okay. I'll just continue presenting. The moon can pull trillions of tons of ocean water, but not any water in our pools or cups outside. Seems inconsistent. Dark matter was created to explain the lack of necessary gravity in the universe. Current evidence? None. These are just a few of dozens, if not hundreds, of simple debunks for the existence of gravity, yet these alone throw the whole theory out the window. It is therefore safe to conclude that the round earth theory is unreliable. What separates us from dinosaur Earth theory? The separating factor? Chicken nuggets. All right. Pause for Q&A. Anybody got any questions?
Is the chicken nugget difference? Does that mean that the core of the chicken nugget, the dino nugget Earth, is it chicken?
It is shaped like a dinosaur chicken nugget. Hey Grant, do you have any questions before we continue?
5 minutes has been up.
I'll see if anyone's I'll see if anyone's watching the chat right now. And I'll see if anyone's watching the live chat right now.
It says 1 person.
All right, no one's looking at the chat right now. All right, I don't know who that is, but I'll just stick to the Q&A being on the slideshow. So, Grant, do you have any questions before we continue? Hello? You there? Grant? All right, I'm continuing. Number 3, why the conspiracy? Now, this is the biggest question flat earthers fail to answer. You see, they have so much talk about a conspiracy, how they're hiding the flat earth, but they never explain why, because, well, obviously it's not true. Now, we can actually explain why the government wants to hide the fact that the earth is a dinosaur chicken nugget. Allow me to explain. Why the conspiracy? The companies. The creators of dinosaur chicken nuggets are Tyson Chicken. At first, it seems completely normal, a chicken company making chicken. However, when you trace the money, a darker truth unveils itself. Tyson Chicken is business partners with Quotient, an advertisement firm working with CVS Pharmacy. CVS Pharmacy distributes vaccines, meaning a direct collaboration with vaccine companies leading back to Dr. Fauci, who, in case you didn't know, is a pretty corrupt guy working with a lot of pretty corrupt government officials, the men behind it all. Dr. Fauci is a mysterious man with connections to so many corrupt government officials. A conspiracy is all but guaranteed. This could extend to international governments, explaining why no governments have ratted each other out. However, this leads to one big question. Why? Well, that is pretty easy to answer. The scientists behind these organizations trace back to long ago. Them desiring control as well was not unlikely. They decide to test to see how gullible society is, indoctrinating them with falsehoods poised as obvious truths to build trust. That is what Round Earth is, a tool to build trust within the government. Oh, who just joined? Hello! Oh yeah, that's my mom right there. My mom's right there. Hello. All right. So, yeah, I'm doing a live stream right now. So I can go over after I finish live
you
stream,
hear
I
me?
can do a quick. Yes, I can hear you.
I don't know what to do.
How
do I do this?
do you know how to watch the live stream?
Do I just click watch stream?
Yes.
Okay. That's simple enough.
Okay.
Even old lady like me can figure that out.
Okay. So if you want, I'll go back a little bit too to explain some stuff. So they decided to hide the truth by selling dinosaur chicken nuggets, that if someone did ever discover the truth, people would say, hey, that is a dinosaur chicken nugget, and not take them seriously. But we now know the truth. Okay. So for the people who have watched it, I'm going to summarize. I'm going to do one quick summary for my mom in just a second. But for the people who have watched it, this is our closing Q&A. Any questions?
I don't have any questions.
All right.
Do we have any research on whether or not other planets are in fact dino nuggets?
All right. As far as now, we don't think so, because I've seen a couple. I've actually seen Jupiter through a telescope, and I can confirm to you it is indeed a real planet. But there is more observation needed to be. So, anyways, Ezra, are you convinced? Or Elijah? What's your name?
I was convinced on sentence 1.
You are convinced.
Very.
Okay. What's your
I have
name?
a quick question.
Grant, are you convinced that the Earth is a dinosaur chicken nugget? Why or why not?
No comment, I guess.
Okay.
I'm just here to observe.
Well, thank you. And I'm gonna be ending the live stream in a second. I'm gonna do one more live stream at 9. So Mom, I'm not gonna be able to, I don't think I'm gonna be able to continue it, but if you want to come back in 12 minutes, I'm gonna be doing a second stream where I go over everything, okay? Does that sound good?
Will you answer my question?
Yes. Do you have you can ask anything and I'll go through the slideshow to answer your question if I know that it's there.
All right, really quickly.
Yes.
So I remember somebody asked, like, are we sure that do we know for sure that the other planets are dino chicken nuggets, correct?
Yes.
And you said all we know is that they are planets. So are you referring Earth to like not be a planet?
That's a difficult question because from the scientific definition of a planet, yes. Because from the scientific definition, a planet orbits around a star, it's spherical, has enough gravity to pull itself into a sphere. But the problem is gravity as a force does not exist. So technically, by the scientific definition of gravity, nothing's a planet.
So
If you really think about it, we
wait,
just called
why'd you call Jupiter a planet?
because that's just what we're going to refer to them because it's easier than making up a whole different name. Our definition of planet is just the stuff that are not stars orbiting Earth.
All right, what about
Or,
Uranus?
or like planetoids.
Yeah.
You're right.
Uranus is yes, by our definition that is a planet. Also, there's more. This is just like the basic observations that prove our theory. There's more coming out later. This is just like the basic thing.
All right,
All right. Anybody have any more questions? Because if not, I'm probably going to end the stream, and I'll do a second one at 9 for anybody who missed it.
I can't wait for our very own, I don't know, space exploration program.
I'm hoping. My ultimate goal is to fund a museum.
Yes, dedicated to all things Chicken Nugget Man and to
Yes.
prove the theory.
All right. Anyways, any last questions? Because I'm gonna be ending the live stream and then doing a 9 o'clock live stream for anybody who missed it in just a second. That'll be you, Mom.
All right. Well, I don't have any.
Is it possible?
Yes.
Possible for a Dino Nugget planet to appear?
Not likely, but we will continue our observations. All right. Any last questions? Because I'm gonna end it in a second so that I can be ready for the 9 o'clock live
I don't
stream
have
for
any.
anybody who missed it. Okay. Tell Mom to come back at
Got
9
it.
o'clock so she can see the theory. Got it?
got it.
All right. Well, bye, guys. Oh, you have a
ya.
question?
See ya.
See ya.
All right. Bye. I missed that. The live stream now.